Okay, I was not prepared for that. Apparently I didn't even check. iOS 18 Beta 3 is supposed to be out right now. um, what? What in the like? This is the weirdest time possible for them to release this. I fully expected there was going to be no beta today. Well, I was vigorously checking like about an hour ago to see if the beta would come out. Didn't come out, so I was like, okay, you know what? Okay, no beta today, fine, whatever. Then out of nowhere, apparently it's out now. So, thank you, Apple, for making my life much harder. Um, yeah, all right. So, oh my God, oh, there we go, there it is, 899 megabytes. That's a very small update. Okay, um, let's enter the passcode, and we're installing. This. I My God, what in the hell just happened? Like, they usually sometimes, like most of the time, like with beta 2 2 weeks ago. With beta 2 it came out like I think 12:15 p.m. Central Time. Um, Sometimes they'd wait until like 3 p.m. Central Time, which is my time zone. Like sometimes they'd wait until 3 p.m., which is weird. But this time they waited 1 p.m., which is even weirder. This is so weird. Super. This is the weirdest update release time that they've ever done. Yeah. Um, but hey, we got it. It's installing now. iOS 18 Beta 3. It's a very small size, 899 megabytes. The build number, I was told the build number yesterday by an anonymous source, 22A5307F. Same with iPadOS, tvOS 18, Beta 3, 22J, 5315E, VisionOS 22N5277G, and watchOS 22R5309F. So, no macOS beta today. There's just iOS and iPadOS, tvOS, VisionOS, and watchOS. That's all the betas we have today. So no macOS, which is weird. Maybe macOS comes out, I don't know, later in the week. We'll see. Public will release tomorrow. I don't hold your breath. I'd say don't hold your breath. I'd say next week for public beta. That's just my guess. I might be wrong, but whatever. We'll see. Yeah. Apple release old iOS 17 updates. The public beta comes out a month after the first dev beta. But last year with iOS 17, public beta, the first public beta came out a week after beta 3 of iOS 17. So because of that, I'm going to say no public beta this week. Public beta is most likely next week. Public beta last year came out a week after beta 3. And also, next week should be a re-release of beta 3. Again, if this matches last year's schedule, next week we should have a re-release of iOS 18 beta 3, which would have the same build number as the public beta, which is coming out next week as well. So that means that we might have to wait until 3 weeks from now until the next beta. So we probably have to wait until the 29th, the 30th, or the 31st for beta 4. Yeah, that's gonna be rough, but whatever. We can survive. But yeah, I was already not planning to do an installation of macOS today after the hellscape of the last stream. But the hellscape at the end of the last stream, where I had to stream from the 2009 iMac and install it on my M1 MacBook Air. But macOS isn't even out today. No macOS beta today, so I wasn't even planning on doing it, but hey, now Apple is like, hey, you don't need to do it because we didn't release it. So yeah. But yeah, everything except for macOS beta is out right now. You can download it right now. Apple's still not released the patch notes, the release notes of beta 3. Yeah. Wait, never mind. They did. I just checked the page. They just iPadOS 18 beta 3 release notes. So, all right, here we go. Accessibility, sound recognition, and sound actions might not work on iPad Pro models with M4, but apparently that's fixed now. So music haptics might disappear after the first time it is entered in accessibility settings until the settings restarts. Okay. Apple Cache, there's some known issues. Oh, with tap to cache. Yeah, there's some known issues with tap to cache. Let's see, what other... Oh, Control Center. Did they fix the home screen issues? Because if you remember with Beta 2, and this is a widespread issue with Beta 2, if you like change your icon colors, then on Beta 2, your icons would just be blank for like until you restart. I hope that they fix that in Beta 3, because that's very annoying in Beta 2. Some people I've seen had to do a full, complete restore of their device in order to get it working. It's not good. So hopefully they fix that in Beta 3. Let me see, actually. Where's home screen? There we go, home screen. Yeah, they fixed it. Or did they fix it? Hang on. Home screen resolved issues. There might be a delay when switching to dark or tinted icons on the home screen. I guess that's the issue that we had. And so, yeah, what new features are in Beta 3? We don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, apparently the home screen issue in Beta 3 is out. So yeah. But I even tweeted out, or X'd out, whatever you want to call it, posted out on X. Unless we see an afternoon release, it looks like no Beta 3 today. I was dead wrong there. Actually, never mind. I wasn't dead wrong. I said unless we have an afternoon release, which we did. We did have an afternoon release, so yeah. Someone said that call recording feature would come. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so the call recording feature is, I believe, a part of Apple Intelligence. But the thing is, since macOS beta is not out, I don't think we're going to see Apple Intelligence today. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to see the Apple Intelligence waitlist active today because macOS is not out. So, yeah. Photo editing. Oh, yeah, the photo editing features as well. The cleanup tool. The new Siri. Mark Gurman says that the new Siri features are not going to come out until early 2025. They're not coming until iOS 18.4, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah. And the ChatGPT integration also not coming until then. Or actually, no, ChatGPT integration is coming in like iOS 18.2, I believe. So, yeah. Or 18.1, one of those. But yeah. So, I mean, we'll see what changes we can try out here. Obviously, even if Apple Intelligence is out, then we cannot test it on this device for obvious reasons. So, yeah. But yeah, I was just sitting back, chilling, that when Beta 3 did not come out, like an hour ago, I was like, okay, you know what, maybe I'll just, you know, like I took off my phone from my tripod, and, like, because I use my phone as continuity camera to do these streams, and so it's, I just completely removed all that stuff, and I was like, hey, maybe Beta 3 is not coming out today, and then as I was chilling back, relaxing, then they released it. Like, I was about to settle in and relax for the day until I see the notification from Discord that, like, from the Discord server that was like, iOS 18 Beta 3 is out. So yeah, I hate that Apple Intelligence coming with some paid shit. Some features might be paid later, but for all the features that we saw with, like, what they showed at WWDC last month, all those features, from my understanding, is free. So we'll see. Maybe later down the road they might introduce, like, I don't know, Apple Intelligence Plus. We'll see. Have they fixed the bug in the home screen? You can see your notifications. Well, the bug on the home screen, the one that I see was the one I was seeing, and everyone else on X was seeing as well, which is that if you even think about tinting your icons will disappear. Like, yeah, it's weird. Will there be Apple Intelligence? Mac OS. So the Mac OS beta is not out, which makes me believe that we won't see Apple Intelligence. So yeah, everything except for Mac OS beta is out today. Yeah, we got iOS, iPadOS, or not Mac. We got iOS, iPadOS, watchOS, tvOS, visionOS, but no macOS. Everything except macOS is out today, so I don't know why. As for public beta, according to you, what is the release date of public beta 1? So public beta 1, the thing with public beta 1 is that I think Mac or not Mac. The thing with public beta 1 is that last year with iOS 17, the public beta 1 came out a week after developer beta 3. And so because of that, I think next week we see public beta 1. So, yeah. How come it was a late release? Because it was supposed to happen an hour ago. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea why it was such a late release. I was getting ready. I was prepared. I was vigorously refreshing Apple's website. I was vigorously refreshing X. I was refreshing everywhere, and then it didn't come out. So I was like, okay, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. And then as I was chilling back, getting ready to relax for the day, because there was no because there was no beta 3. I got the notification that, hey, it's out. So I immediately set my phone back up here, and there you go. So yeah, public beta this week or next week? I'm guessing next week. Yeah, I'm thinking next week as well. Public beta. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Beta 3 size is 2.63 gigabytes. Is that coming from beta 2? Because coming from beta 2 on this iPhone SE, it was 899 megabytes, which is very small. So I don't know why. What do you think is in beta 3? I hope just the regular bug fixes. We'll see. Hopefully they fix the dreaded home screen issue, because the home screen issue was very widespread with iOS 18 beta 2. 1.5 gigabytes on the 15 Pro Max. Yeah. Why are you doing it on an old iPhone? This is the only other secondary iPhone that I have that's supported. So 1.7 gigabytes on a 15 Pro. Dang. And why is it super small here? I don't know why. Tap to cache work? We'll see. I saw on the developer release notes, it says known issues for that, so we'll see. Known issues with that. They apparently, according to the release notes, they fixed that issue with the home screen. So we'll see. Are you gonna bring the donation button back soon? We'll see. Again, I need to create a state ID and then submit it in YouTube AdSense, and then hopefully I should have it back after they verify it. So yeah. Maybe AI coming. Again, we'll see. Yeah. When you bring the donation button back, again, I'll have to create a state ID first and then submit it. So yeah. Screen is filthy, by the way. Let me clean it up here. There you go. Oleophobic coating's gone in here, so yeah. Okay. Can't wait for RCS to come on iOS. Yeah, RCS is one feature I'm really looking forward to, because the majority of my family uses Android devices, and so the ability to text them with RCS is going to be godsend. So yeah. Yeah. Here we go. So release notes. The release notes have no mention of Apple Intelligence or Siri, so don't get your hopes up for Apple Intelligence in this beta. Even then, it's not even going to come from Mac OS. So, yeah, it's not coming from Mac OS. Then, yeah. 2.63 gigabytes because it's coming from 17.6 beta 2. That makes sense, yeah. So many issues have been fixed, such as actions, shortcuts, icon disappearing. Hopefully they fix that. in this update. They say in the release notes that they did, but I really want the new Siri UI. Yeah, again, Siri UI. Again, the new Siri UI should be coming out in the fall, but the Siri features not coming out until early 2025. So, yeah, no Apple Intelligence. Yeah. Did you have the icon disappearing bug? Yes. In fact, if you even see my beta 2 stream, then you probably saw it live on there. In fact, you know what? Let's test it out right now here. I have the dark mode icons. Let's see if I like customize it. Tinted. Okay, it's working normally right now. Oh, never mind. No, you see that? I selected light and it's not changing. It's having issues right now. Yeah, it's still having issues. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, but yeah, I saw some people had, or one person had to restore their device in order to get it working again. So yeah, we'll meet every 2 weeks. I mean, if they re-release Beta 3 next week as they did with iOS 17 Beta 3 last year, maybe I'll do a stream for that. But there's probably gonna be nothing new in that update. So yeah. So yeah, but after this, Beta 4, I'm gonna place my bets right now. Beta 4 is not gonna come out until 3 weeks from now, I'm guessing. Because the reason why is because next week is gonna be the public beta, which also means a re-release of Beta 3, and so that means that there's gonna be a 2 week gap between the re-release of Beta 3 and then Beta 4. So Beta 4 probably not coming until the 29th or the 30th or the 31st. We'll see. Please don't drop the phone like that. Her heart was pounding. Hey, this is on a Surface RT from 2012. Really great paperweight here, right? That's basically the best use case for this guy. So, yeah. It's magnesium back, so yeah. Is public beta more stable than dev beta? The public beta, this is a myth. This is a myth that everyone keeps falling for every damn year. The public beta is the exact same build number as the latest dev beta. It's not any more stable than the dev beta. So if you are upgrading to the public beta in hopes for it to be more stable, don't. It's the same exact build number as the dev beta. So yeah, it's a myth. Yeah. Is this iPhone 7? No, it's the SE2. This is the SE2. iPhone 7's not even support with iOS 17 or 16 for that matter. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, public beta is not going to be any more stable than dev beta. So yeah. Wow, that was super fast. That was a super fast install. It was somehow slower than Beta 2 was, by a little bit, because I believe Beta 2 was like 17 minutes into the stream, or 18 minutes, and now it just finished. But yeah, that was super fast. That was super fast install there. Yeah. Alright, there you go. And no need to install macOS, because there is no macOS beta today. It's just iOS, iPadOS, VisionOS, WatchOS, tvOS, and that's it. So, yeah. Everything except for macOS. Alright, here we go. Really love these iPhones with the fingerprint. Used to enjoy these, but yeah, dynamic, new design, dynamic. Still, home button was golden era. Because I use a home button iPhone as my daily driver. The SE3, this is the SE2, this is the old phone that I had. I use the SE3 daily, and even with it, I was like, I still hate Touch ID on the iPhone at least. On the Mac, Touch ID is great. Touch ID is great on the Mac. On the iPhone or iPad, it's not great. So, yeah. For me, it's very unreliable on the iPhone and iPad. I don't know what it is about the Mac Touch ID, but the Mac Touch ID is like flawless. Every damn time it works. So, yeah. SE4 is going to use Face ID. Yes. The SE4 I'm super excited about, especially since there was a leak last week, and I probably might make a video on this. I was going to mention my recent iPhone 16 video, but I don't think my iPhone 16 video I just released, I finished that script or mostly finished that script like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I was preparing that video for a long time. But the iPhone SE4, well, there was leaked model IDs for the iPhone 16 series, and it revealed that all iPhone 16 models are getting the A18 chip. And the cool thing is that there's 5 model IDs, but there's only going to be 4 iPhone 16 models, so that fifth one is most likely the SE4. So there you go. But yeah, what is your primary device? iPhone SE3, the controversial one. But yeah, I'll probably get the SE4 when it comes out. We'll see. But yeah, SE4, I'm really excited for that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. SE4 will also have iPhone 13 like notch, Face ID module, copy of the frame, have one camera. Yeah, so the SE4 is gonna be, it's more of a recycled iPhone 14 design. So it has the same exact design as iPhone 14, except for the fact that it's gonna have one camera on the back instead of the 2 cameras. But that one camera is still going to be the same camera as the iPhone 15. So still a 48 megapixel sensor on there. Even though it's only a single camera, it's still going to be 48 megapixels. So, but yeah, that's gonna be really cool to see. I'm really looking forward to that. That's probably going to be my next iPhone that I get, especially since it's going to have the A18 chip. So it's going to have Apple Intelligence as well. So that's going to be really exciting. Yeah. Do you think the SE4 is going to have satellite access? Yes, because it's based on the iPhone 14 design. It's getting the A18 chip, so that's the same chip coming into the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. So yeah, it's going to have satellite connectivity. So that's going to be really exciting, especially since iOS 18 is adding the feature with messages via satellite. You can text anyone, SMS or iMessage via satellite. So that's going to be really cool. Contract is up, but I'm thinking of upgrading to the 17 Pro. Yeah, 17 Pro is going to be pretty interesting to see there, especially since I'm going to make a video on the iPhone 17. I was going to release one like a few weeks ago, but I still am working on it because there's going to be 4 iPhone 17 models, but there's not going to be a Plus. Instead, the Plus is going to be replaced by a new higher end model above the Pro Max. It's going to be an Ultra, but the Ultra is going to be like a slimmer iPhone 17 model. The cameras are going to be centered instead of up to the top, instead of being on the top left. It's going to be centered on the back. Again, it's going to be slimmer. It's going to have a single dot for the dynamic island. And so, yeah, it's going to be very interesting there. I made a concept of that that I'll probably show soon. It's going to have a 6.5-inch display, which is weird. It's going to be smaller than the Pro Max. It's gonna be weird. I guess they have to give it at least dual camera setup. Then it'll kill the market. Yeah, I mean, if it. Oh well, okay, there we go. It finished. That was ridiculous. That was 5 minutes. It installed within 5 minutes. Okay, well, mildly concerning because that probably means we're not going to see much changes. Okay, so it looks like they fixed, I immediately wanted to test, it looks like they fixed the icon tinting. It immediately now, it switches. So it looks like the icon tinting, it looks like the icon tinting is fixed. It's a little laggy, probably because it just restarted, but yeah. It's icon tinting looks to be fixed. I guess your eyes showed speed now. Yeah. But yeah, is it available on XS Max? Yes, it is. Let's see, does SE2, SE3 have eSIM? Yes, SE2, SE3 have eSIM. So yeah, and they have dual SIM support as well. So yeah. What do you think of 5G UC? I've never tested it out. I've only tested out 5G Plus. That's the best I've tried out for 5G. So yeah. Alright, so let's see. Check Siri. I can tell you for a fact Siri is the same as usual. So yeah, about 18.0, 22A5307F. And is this new? Is this new? Parts and service history. What is this? Parts and service history. I think this is new. Either that or I was not paying attention. But yeah. Yes. I mean, yeah, it says battery service on this thing because the battery health on this thing is 81%. So, yeah. But yeah, it looks like if anyone's still on beta 2, please check. Is this parts and service history new? Please let me know. If you're on beta 2 right now in the chat, please let me know if this parts and service history is oh, you haven't beta 2. Okay. So oh, well, it is new. Okay, well, who do I believe here? Who do I believe? Every time this guy drops his iPhone, I hear the sound. Your heart skips a beat. Let me do it again. There you go. Yeah, we're fine. This is a 4-year-old phone, so I really don't care. But yeah, maybe it is because we serviced it. No, I never serviced this device. It's still here. You need a case on that thing. This is not my main phone. I don't need a case on it. It's fine. Yeah. So, yeah, it looks like all of this looks mostly the same. It is new. Never mind. Okay, so it looks like people are. I'm hearing mixed results here. Okay, let me put a poll in the chat. Let me put a poll in the chat here. Poll is the parts and service history available on iOS 18 beta 2. Is the parts and service history menu in settings available on iOS 18 beta 2? Start poll. Okay. Put that there in the chat so you can see that there. So which one you use as your main device? SE3 is my main device. SE2 is my secondary here. You see. So yeah. Okay. So what else? What other changes we can see here? But yeah. Use a soft rubber mat on the table. Nah. Surface RT. Surface RT. This thing is close to useless. Surface RT. This is the best use case for this thing, paperweight. So yeah, it's funny because the Microsoft Surface account posted the other day that Surface RT users, how does it feel to be ahead of the curve? And I posted very great paperweight. This is a very great paperweight. So yeah. Anyway, limit charging options to older iPhones like the iPhone 15, older than the iPhone 15 series. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna do that. How's your battery percentage on iPhone SE3? SE3 battery is fine. It's not great. It's not great, but it's also not the worst. It's way better than the SE2. I can tell you for a fact, the SE2 battery on this thing is trash. You see, we're at 96% battery right now, and so let's see what happens here. Check call recording. Call recording is an Apple Intelligence feature, I believe. So I don't think call recording is there. All right, let's see what the funky iCloud Plus badge is still there. Oh, here we go. New in iOS 18 beta 3. iOS will try to add dark mode icons to lots of third-party apps that don't come with dark mode by default. So a lot more apps have a dark mode icon now, despite not being updated for iOS 18 yet. Okay, so let's see that. Let's see what you mean by that. So let me edit, customize, dark, Google Voice. Yeah, there you go. You see that? So look at the Google Voice icon. You see, hang on, let me look at the viewfinder here. See the Google Voice icon. This app has not been updated for iOS 18. Yet it just changes. It changes now to dark mode. Okay, so there you go. That's Google Voice. Google Voice got updated there. So yeah, they updated that. Can you pull the article on screen? Oh yeah. 1 second. Let me pull up the release notes. Here we go. Alright, so here we go. We got iOS 18 beta 3. Release notes, iOS iPadOS 18 beta 3. So yeah, so we got accessibility, got some resolved issues there, but let's take a look at the home screen. So home screen, they did fix the issue with the icon tinting. So hang on, icon slider now might not update to selected color on first use after boot. It worked for me there, so I don't know what that's about there. iPhone mirroring. So actually, fun fact: remember when I had issues with iPhone or installing macOS Sequoia Beta 2 last stream? Well, guess what? I had those issues even after I finished the stream there. So I had to install the macOS 15 installer from like MrMacintosh.com, and then I had to install it there, and it took still like 3 hours to install. It's ridiculous. So yeah. Lock screen quick actions might disappear if this device doesn't even have lock screen quick actions, so I can't test that out. Hang on. It says messages via satellite is currently only available in the US on iOS 18 Beta 1, born Beta 3, so I don't know. Oh, RCS, I forgot. So RCS was not working for me in the last stream, or was not showing up for me in the last stream, so let's see if it shows up here. Let's see, so... let's see. Link, please. Oh, yeah. Let me put the link up for you guys. Do that. Paste. Okay. Got the release notes for you guys there. Don't even have the parts and service history in Beta 3. Interesting. Okay, let's see. RCS. Does RCS show up for me now? It's probably a carrier thing. No, it shows up. It shows up. It shows up. RCS messaging. It shows up there. But why is it in a separate menu there? Why is it in a separate menu? That's weird. Why is it? It's like RCS messaging. There's only one thing here. Why do you need it to be in a separate menu? Why? Okay. Well, yeah, RCS is there. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, let's see it. Let me just, I don't know, test it with oh, it still shows SMS there. But yeah, my mom uses Android device. It still shows SMS, so don't know what that's about. What about? Yeah, it still shows SMS. For me at least. Maybe it's still rolling out, but we'll see. We'll see about that. But yeah, RCS there. There you go. That works. So yeah. But yeah, RCS is hey, if you have a support iPad Stage Manager, can you check if the bug is fixed, bro? I have an iPad 6th generation. This thing is not even getting iPadOS 18, so yeah, throw that off to the side there. Is public beta out or is it still dev beta? It's still dev beta, so yeah. Let's see. So live voicemails available in India. Okay. I have not tested out live voice. Oh, I was getting a call, spam call. My God, spam callers there. Okay, so it looks like it's a bit split here. Some people are saying no, some people are saying yes. Interesting. What about call? Okay, hang on. I think iOS 19 is gonna let you change your icon looks. I hope. Speaking of iOS 19, they did release. There was code names for iOS 19, macOS 16, watchOS 12, and visionOS 3. So yeah, iOS 19 codenamed Luck. It's already being tested. Hang on. I timed it to 3:30. Install beta 3 in only 3 minutes. My God, this beta 3 installs ridiculously fast there. Did they fix the battery problem? I don't know what battery problem you're talking about there. Did they fix the storage bug? I don't know what storage bug is up there. RCS messaging still not showing up in the UK. I believe it's only a US thing. Only in the US. I could be wrong, but yeah. I got beta 3 for iPadOS, but not macOS. Yeah, macOS, every beta except for macOS is out today. So iPadOS, iOS, visionOS, tvOS, watchOS, all of that is out. macOS is not out for some reason. So yeah. Oh, photos. Did they change photos? Please, God, tell me they fixed photos. Wait, hang on. Never mind. Hang on. iOS 18 beta 3 includes a new emoji picker with significantly larger emojis. Hang on. That's from Apple Track. Hang on. Let's see the emoji picker here. It's my nephew downstairs. Yeah, okay, so it looks slightly different. It looks like the emojis are a bit bigger here. But yeah, this also this bar down here also looks a bit different. So yeah, it looks like they did, and there's some new icons there. So yeah, it looks like the emoji picker did get some updates there. I believe this was square. This search emoji thing. I believe this was square in previous versions, and now it's or squircle, I should say, like a rounded rectangle. That's what it's called. Yeah, rounded rectangle, but now it's like a pill shape, so very long pill that is. So yeah. Let's see. Dark mode, yeah, dark mode for third-party apps. So yeah, it looks like Google Voice has third. Oh, even TikTok there. Even TikTok, it's subtle for TikTok. Let me move TikTok up here. Let me actually remove this widget. Let me move TikTok up here. Oh, even Keynote, like for some reason changed up there as well. It's like getting darker. But yeah, you see the dark mode, light mode. It adds like a gradient to it for some reason. Even Geekbench kind of changes. Blackmagic camera, LumaFusion kind of changed there. So yeah, it looks like they did kind of do it. Insta doesn't do it. Yeah, Instagram for some reason doesn't do it, but it looks like some other apps do it, so that's cool. Oh, Threads I have on here as well. Yeah. WhatsApp probably doesn't do it. I don't think so. Can you check wallpapers? Let's see the wallpapers. Oh, your iPhone's been updated to iOS 18.0. Wow. Okay. Add new. Looks like wallpapers probably just the exact same. Yeah. These are all the same wallpapers that we've had. Collections, color. Yeah, all of this is the same. Same wallpapers. No surprise. Yeah. WhatsApp changed? Oh, WhatsApp has icons as well. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, WhatsApp and, many other apps. It looks like they updated that. And yeah. All right. Bug here. Edit home screen still not working? Oh, really? Okay, let me see. Let's see, tinted. Okay, yeah, even that's weird. So yeah, you see the max icon there? It looks like it also works for that as well. So they're really making this icon tinting a whole lot better here. You see the max icon? The max icon's also that's an app that's not been updated for iOS 18. Yet it just changes right there. So they're really figuring this stuff out here. So yeah. Okay, so there you go. So I thought for a second the bug was still there. Now it just took a second. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, so it looks like, let's see. So the default wallpaper now has a dynamic. Oh, what music was that there? Dynamic option. Okay, so it looks like there is a new wallpaper. Looks like I was wrong. So the default wallpaper, dynamic. Oh, that's weird. Does it like change? Yeah, it changes every time you unlock your phone. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool here. And it changes depending on your icons. What? Hang on. So if I like change it to this, lock the phone, unlock it. No, it still doesn't change. So does it change based on your font on your lock screen? Oh, I think it does. It changes depending on the font on your lock screen, the color of that. So if I change it to that, yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Hang on, that's pretty cool there. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool there. Yeah, so I can like, yeah, you see that there. It changes depending on that. That's really cool. That's really cool wallpaper there. Shout out to Shrimp Apple Pro. Shrimp Apple Pro. He's a really cool guy there. Shout out to him Twitter. He did a good job verifying that. So yeah, yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool that they added that. Okay, yeah. So MDM permissions were permissions for iPhone mirroring and Apple Intelligence there. That's interesting. But yeah, dude, this this wallpaper, this actually might be the coolest change that they've done here. What about if I just do dark, just like a black color? It probably only, yeah, it doesn't do much there. Um, yeah, I could just change it to whatever color, and it changes depending on the font color in your lock screen. That's really cool. That's a really cool change that they did there. So yeah, that's a really cool change. New series delayed, yeah, 2025. Not iOS 19, but like iOS 18.4. Heat issues in this update or not? So far, and not many heat issues. Okay, Geekbench. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, even there, you see that the icon tinting is getting a lot better. LumaFusion, Max, Google Voice. It's still a bit iffy. But it's a lot better than what it was. Call recordings, again, that's Apple Intelligence. I can't test that out. Okay, Geekbench. Let's see. Did I even run Geekbench on this before? Oh yeah, I remember. I tried to do it in beta 1 and it did not work. Public beta out? No, that's coming out next week. If I had to guess, at least. Public beta is not coming until next week. But yeah, so far this is a really cool update. this is one of the better beta 3s that we've had in a while. But did they fix the damn Photos app? Please tell me that they fixed the Photos app. After this Geekbench test, I want to see this Photos app because the Photos app sucks on iOS 18. I'm sorry, I just do not like Photos on iOS 18. The Photos app on iOS 18 is the worst. So, yeah. Are you on SE? Yeah. Should I download beta 3 on my personal device? If you're on beta 2 right now, for sure. Yeah, it's a really good update. Click beta updates off. iOS 18 dev beta. Now I'm stuck. Update requested. I don't know about that. Okay. Photos app remains the same. No. Oh, no. Oh, man. I hope that they change it before the final release comes out because I do not want that Photos app on my device. Yeah. Okay, so the new UI for Siri, that's still coming in the launch of Apple Intelligence this fall. But the thing with the new features for Siri, that's not coming until 2025. So, yeah. Beta 2 sucks, I agree. Beta 2 was ass, but now Beta 3 looks to be not ass. So, yeah. Okay, now we're at a 50-50 split on... Never mind. Now we're just about a 50-50 split on the poll. I think we got enough info. I think we can end it. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, the majority of people said no. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it shows up if you need service. Okay, that makes sense. There. And it might also make sense because of Apple's self-service repair program. They said that they'll be doing some updates with self-service repair. I forgot what updates that... Oh, yeah, you can... Yeah, later this year, you can now put in third-party, you could put in a third-party battery or third-party display on your iPhone. You can put that. You can put it on your iPhone, and it won't nag you about it. So that's gonna be really cool. Yeah, why did Apple delay Siri and AI? So again, Apple Intelligence, that's still on track for this fall, but for Siri, that's not coming out until early 2025. The UI though for Siri, I'm not talking to you. The UI for the new Siri, that's still coming in iOS 18.0, but yeah, everything Apple all the other features of Apple Intelligence like Genmoji, Image Playground, the reduced interruptions. I hope the reduced interruptions is still coming. Rewrite, all that stuff, that's still coming in beta 1. Or not beta 1, the release iOS 18.0. Yeah. But yeah. but it was supposed to come out of this update. It is not supposed to come out of this in this beta 3. It's just yeah. I would change the dynamic wallpapers. It does not work for me. Up. Geekbench crashed again. All right. Thank you, Geekbench. Yeah, it looks like Geekbench is not working on iOS 18 beta right now. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. You win some, you lose some. All right. So honestly, icon tinting right here. Icon tinting, now that the fact that they made it, now that they made it look a lot better, icon tinting honestly looks pretty cool now. The fact that they get it working on third-party apps, they cooked with icon tinting now. It's really good. It's really good. So yeah. So let's see, what other features have people found? I know that dreaded sound. Just, I know. I'm probably torturing you guys with that. So yeah. All right. So, oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Breaking news, everybody. First of all, iOS 17.5.2 is coming out soon. Source just said it here. iOS 17.5.2 is coming out. Breaking news from the anonymous source. I guess we could call this an exclusive leak. Not really. Some other people probably know this already, but exclusive. iOS 17.5.2 21F101 is in development. It's coming out soon, so there you go. But yeah, do you see comments, but does it feel to reply to them? Okay, so for comments on YouTube videos, obviously I try to read as many comments as I can, and reply to as many comments as I can. But for chat, since there's a lot of people chatting right now, it's pretty hard to keep up. So yeah, yeah, I'll torture you guys with that sound there. Yeah, just Surface RT, very trusty and reliable here. 2012 action, Surface RT. Yeah. Okay. Do you feel any issues with this beta? So far, none. Knock on wood. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. But yeah. Tomorrow's public beta likely. I don't think, again, guys, public beta I don't think is coming until next week. That's just my guess. I could be wrong. We'll see. Yeah, tomorrow, public beta tomorrow or 2 days out of the 15th. I'm thinking 15th, yeah. Because last year and the year before, the public beta came out a week after beta 3. So, yeah, I think next week. Yeah. So no release notes for macOS because macOS is not out today. Everything else, iOS, iPadOS, visionOS, watchOS, tvOS, all that's out. macOS is not out. So yeah. Currently installing beta 3 on the 10R. Thing. That's the slowest supported iPhone actually in iOS 18. I was honestly considering getting a 10S recently just because of how cool the 10S looks, especially in that gold. The gold 10S goes so hard. So yeah, I kind of wanted to get a 10S just to try out iOS 18 on it, and plus it just looks so cool. So yeah, let's see. You can't do the dev beta because you're at 14. I don't know what's up with that. I think you had to be at least 13 to do the dev beta. So don't know why it's limiting you for that. But yeah. Okay, confirms new Siri UI be on all iPhones. I don't think so. You have a 10S. It's space gray. That looks. Space gray. The 10S just in general looks really nice. Just looks really nice. It's just really good. Yeah. So why did you get it? I was just considering getting it. But honestly, even though I really want a 10S, I'm holding out for a new iPad more so than a 10S. I'm holding out for like an iPad 10th gen, or if the 11th gen comes out this fall, I'll probably get that. So yeah. See if the glitch Siri with Cowabunga works. Yeah, we'll see. Where did the name Cowabunga come from for that program? Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Are they thinking they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for that? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so are widgets still connected to the color of the icons or a dark mode? Let's see. It looks like it's the icons, but what about dark mode? Let's see the dark mode. Yeah, it's just the icons. It's just the icons. Yeah, it's only the icons there. So yeah, if you want the dark widgets, you have to use the dark icons. So yeah, show us the shortcuts icon in dark mode. Yeah, shortcuts icon in dark mode. Let me just really quickly dark. There you go. There's a shortcuts icon. What's new in beta 3? So yeah, the people are asking what's new in beta 3. They expanded the dark mode icons to more apps. Third-party apps can now have dark mode icons, and even without developer modification, third-party apps have dark mode icons, and tinted icons as well. And the lock screen now has, or the default wallpaper for iOS 18 has a new dynamic option that adapts to the color of your lock screen font, which is really cool. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's a couple of the changes there, and we got some code names for the iPhone, for future iPhones. iPhone SE4 V59AP, iPhone 17 Slim. What? Are they actually calling it 17 Slim? That's gonna be weird. 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that there. That's interesting. But yeah, iOS 17.5.2 is in development. That's going to be build number 21F101. So there you go. Alright, so let's see what other changes. Dynamic color option for the lock screen wallpaper. Yep. New Flash UI. Did they expand that to more devices? I think that's only for iPhone 14 devices. iPhone 14, iPhone 15. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna work because they have more advanced flashes. So yeah. Yeah, icons, wallpaper changes. They made it so that the icon tinting is not glitchy anymore. So they're really improving the icon tinting. They're really making it good. So yeah. Slim might be the size of an iPod. honestly, I hope. Oh my god. One can dream, one can fantasize about them returning the iPhone Mini, iPhone 17 Mini. That would be the dream device. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you, you rock. Bye. All right, see you later, dude. Yeah, thank you for your support there. You're still at 17.6. That's the beta, at least. Screen time working. Screen time always works. I don't know. Screen time. Don't know what's up with screen time there. And screen time is just as usual. Beta 3, Dynamic Island. Again, changed the flash animation. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard there. Okay, so let's see. ChatGPT icon in beta 3. There you go. There's a ChatGPT icon in beta 3. Let me switch the screen there. In beta 3, there's a ChatGPT icon there. There you go, ChatGPT integration. That's it. ChatGPT integration is not in beta 3, but the icon is. So there you go. But yeah. Let's see what else. What other things that they add? But yeah, overall, this is already a bigger update than beta 2, at least for right now. When is public beta? Again, I'm betting next week. Next week for public beta. Screen time now working on 15 Pro Max. Cool. About battery life. Oh yeah, so I said 96%. 87% now. 87%. This 81% battery health on this 1821 milliamp hour battery. Yeah, not good. Where's the icon for ChatGPT, like the app? I have no idea. It's just somewhere in the system. In the system, they have a ChatGPT icon. Writing Tools UI service. So it's probably under the rewrite. So yeah, it's under the rewrite things. So yeah, it's still not there. It's not implemented at least. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, they what else have they what else are they doing here? I mean, overall, this is a pretty good update. Pretty good update so far. So, yeah. Oh wait, hey God. iOS 18 Beta 3 allows users to react to text with stickers. Hang on. Tap text with stickers? Let's see. Let me test that out real quick. See if so I do that. Yeah. Yeah. Stickers. Hang on. It's not loading. It's not loading right now, but there you go. Yeah. Now you can tap back with stickers. Hang on, let me see there. Add the sticker. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but it looks like stickers now with tapbacks by the looks of it. So yeah. Do you recommend updating to 18.3? I assume you mean iOS 18.0 beta 3, not 18.3. But yeah, I say update to iOS 18.0 beta 3. Yeah, you should do that. Better battery life than beta 2. Well, again, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Software update failed. Trying to go to beta 3. How much storage do you have? And also, are you on a Wi-Fi connection? Yeah. Yeah, just yeah. Oh my god. Speaking of 18.2, Apple explained, my god, why Apple explained that YouTube channel that he clickbaited everyone with his damn iOS 18.2 everything new when it was iOS 18 beta 2. He put it in the thumbnail, he put it in the title, he put it in his damn video. He kept saying 18.2 and not 18 beta 2, just to completely misled his audience. Damn you, Apple explained. Yeah. Alright. So do widgets get tinted anymore? I believe they do. Yeah. Customize, tinted, yeah. Widgets still get tinted. Yeah. Speaking of that, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. So I don't think they changed much with large icons. The large icons still look pretty ugly, in my opinion. I don't really like them, but yeah. Let's see. So, should you update to beta 3? Of course, yeah. Should update to beta 3. So yeah, exclusive. Yeah, so exclusive iOS 17.5.2 build 21F101 is coming out sometime soon, I guess. And then code names: iPhone SE4, iPhone 17, 17 Slim, 17 Pro, 17 Pro Max. Codenamed V59AP, V57AP, D23AP, V53AP, and V54AP. Apple with their very cryptic codenames, as always. So, yeah. I don't know what they're gonna add with 17.5.2 though. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Let's see. 15 Pro Max. It was 1.16 gigabytes. Interesting. Yeah. The icons just show random glyphs in beta 2. They get fixed in beta 3. Yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it in beta 3. So, yeah. But yeah, there's no Mac OS to test out today, so I think we might be almost done here. Unless we find even more changes, because this update appears to be having a lot more changes than I originally expected. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else. What else have I seen here? What else have been people find? People have been finding. Maps has changed. Did they change maps? Let's see. I assume the icons changed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, introducing hikes and custom routes. The new splash screen there. There you go. New splash screen. Introducing hikes and custom routes. There you go. All right, there you go. There you go. That's up there. Yeah. yeah, that. So there you go. That's cool. That's cool, I guess. Okay. So what else? What else? What else was there? But yeah, let's see. What have people been finding? Yeah, more dark mode icons. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh wait, that maps icon. Dark mode maps icon. Yeah, the dark mode maps icon looks pretty cool now. that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's see what else. What else have they updated? Don't think they've been doing there. They've been doing much there. Is it laggy? I mean, so far it's been okay-ish. Actually, hang on. Let me test out the icon tinting again, because this was pretty laggy. It is still kind of laggy. Still dropping frames there, but it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, music happening's working now. Let me see. There was like an option in Control Center for it. Let me see. Let me see. Where is like under accessibility? Let me. Hear accessibility. I don't think it might be removed altogether from here. Let me look it up here. Music. Not music. Music. Nah, it's removed from the control center. Okay. Let's see the accessibility features. It's the accessibility if they added it there. I don't think it's support on this device. I don't think so. Yeah, not support for SE. Dang. Alright. When is public beta coming out? Next week, hopefully. When is Apple Intelligence coming out? Waitlist this summer. Official release. Official release in the fall. Oh man, I need to plug in battery. I'm at 11% on the MacBook. Plug that in and put it here. Do you expect Siri animation in beta 5? I mean, I hope so. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh, what the? I just. Wow, okay. I didn't even notice that Siri went off there. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, what else have they done? Mac rumors. Yeah, 17.5.2 is coming out. 21F101. I believe that's the build number for that. So, yeah. Siri needs to be quiet, yeah. Show us the connectivity options in Control Center. Oh, that's home screen. What am I doing? I mean, it's the same as always, so... Yeah, let me move this back up here. There we go. I'm going to assume out of control. Why does it have to be right there at the bottom? It's weird. Connectivity options. Oh, okay, yeah. Personal hotspots X'd out because this device does not have a SIM card. Or an active SIM card, I should say. Yeah. I keep torturing you guys with that sound. Yeah. Siri triggers on my Apple Watch for no reason. The past weekend, my Apple Watch right here, this guy, I was setting a timer with Siri, and the Apple Watch, the entire watch crashed on me. The entire watch crashed on me after setting a timer. And this is on watchOS 10.5, the latest stable release. It crashed on me after I set a timer, or tried to set a timer. It was like set a timer for 7 minutes because I was air frying my food, and then out of nowhere, and then it just crashed. The entire watch crashed. Not Siri on the watch, the entire watch rebooted and crashed. Music haptics in the hearing tab and control center. I can't find music haptics there. Man, my nephew is going crazy down there. Yeah. Okay. It should be under hearing accessibility. Music haptics. Not there. Not there. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure it's not supported on here, if I had to guess. Is it connected to a beta iPhone? No, it's connected to my main iPhone SE. It's running the SE is running 17.5.1, the newest stable release. For some reason, it still crashed on me. 17.5.2 should be coming out soon. 21F101, that's the build number for iOS 17.5.2. So yeah, we already saw the dynamic wallpaper. The dynamic wallpaper is really cool. That's probably my favorite change with this update so far, beta 3. So yeah, stable. Yeah. Show us the dynamic wallpaper. Yeah, I'll show it to you again. Yeah, dynamic wallpaper is cool. So basically, it, depending on your lock screen font, it will adapt to your lock screen font here. So I can change it to whatever color. It'll just change it no matter what I really have here. I change it here. Yeah, it takes a second to change, but yeah. But yeah, let's see what have people found? What else have people found here? Let me check the Photos app, because I'm pretty sure same shade Photos app by the looks of it. Oh my god, why must they do this? Photos app was fine. The Photos app was fine. Why do they have to make it terrible? Oh my god. Apple. And that's my iMac that just turned on, awoken from sleep. Yeah, Photos app sucks. Just tap it, it'll show you available Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, nearby. I know iPadOS has the same bugs with Control Center. Yeah, again, I cannot test out iPadOS because my iPad is not supported. Yeah, so I have to see if Apple fixed the storage bug. Can you show your storage, please? I mean, I don't know what storage bug there is, because again, I've not used this device that much, so, I mean, I don't know what, are you talking about how much storage it's using? 10.88 gigs. I did not realize it took up that much storage now. My god, that's crazy. Yeah, new Google app icons, we already saw that. Google Voice, for example, that's one of the icons I changed. What does the repair thing do? So the repair thing, Apple is like making their self-service repair program a lot better. And from what I know, they're gonna be allowing you to actually use third-party screens and third-party batteries in your iPhone, and it won't like nag you about it anymore. Like unable to verify genuine display or whatever. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why they put that new parts and service history thing there. Yeah. Can we remove AirDrop and put the mobile data icon there? I don't think you can. Let me check that. Yeah, it's not able to change. Yeah, that's sorry to disappoint you there. It's not able to be changed. Let me put it back to where it was. There you go. Okay. So is call recording out yet? And no, I don't think so. Parts and service history since iOS 16. That's interesting. Is iPadOS out yet? Yes, iPadOS Beta 3 is out. Everything except for macOS. iOS, iPadOS, VisionOS, watchOS, tvOS, all of that's out. macOS is not out, so yeah. Is Beta 3 the same as public beta iOS 18? Yes, it's the same. Check the emojis and keyboard. We already checked that out there. So yeah, you have the new emoji picker there. I would check it out on my iOS 17 device, but that's the device I'm using for you guys to see me or see the iPhone right now. So yeah, Yeah, never had Face ID any issues when your old iPhone 10 was repaired. Did you get it repaired from like a third party, or did you get it repaired directly from Apple? Because there's a big difference there. Or if it was from like an Apple authorized repair service, whatever they call that. Where do you find port service at? You go to settings, go to general, about, parts and service history, and yeah, I will show you there. But this device does not. This device has never been repaired. It's never been opened. Yet it's showing that there, probably because it needs to be serviced. The battery needs to be serviced, or recommends it needs to be serviced. 117 calls. Those are just spam calls of mine. Spam calls, voicemails. Yeah, it's all that junk. So yeah. Had it repaired from a third party, which was an authorized repair. Okay, yeah, that's why. It's because Apple trusts them. They give them official parts and official tools, all that stuff. So yeah. Customization on home screen not working after update to beta 3. Really? People are saying that customization's not working for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. Not quite sure why. It's very interesting there. So yeah. Yeah, we're about an hour in, and we just basically, think we're basically done right now. But yeah, is Beta 3 running smooth? Because I want to get Beta 3 for your 10S. Yeah, Beta 3 right now is running pretty smooth so far. Yeah. It's a beta. It's a beta again. As I always recommend, make a backup and then install. If you're on iOS 17, that's it. If you're on iOS 17, make sure to create a backup before installing. Yeah. Anyone verify that the banking apps work? Because this is not my main device, so I can't put my banking app on here. Chase Bank. So yeah. And I'll give you guys a sneak preview at some upcoming equipment that I might start using for some videos soon. Why so many missed calls? Those are all spam calls that I keep getting. Actually, hang on, let me see how many spam calls I've gotten. Oh, spam voicemails. 117 spam voicemails. And I assume it's just like, I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple of these. Yeah. Hello, this is Ava with the tax group at Debt Free Solutions. It's Tuesday, May 28th, something. Who gives a shit? Okay. Yeah. Let us hear some. Honestly, screw it. Since we're basically done with iOS 18 Beta 3, let's play it here. Speaker.
Hello, this is Ava with the tax group at Debt Free Solutions, and it's Tuesday, May 28th. My number is 888-281-3129.
There you go. If you guys want to give them hell, go ahead. If you guys want to give them hell, go ahead. Nah, I don't mind. Yeah. They keep spamming me, spam them. Go ahead, I don't care. Yeah. Okay, how to install an XS Max. See my YouTube short on how to install iOS 18 beta early. I'll show you that YouTube short shows you how to install it. So yeah. How about performance? Performance is decent right now for a beta, but again, since it's a beta, you should expect it to be less stable than the stable release. Yeah, I give scammers hell all the time. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I think we've basically covered everything that's new, and there's not much else that I really could see here. But yeah, overall, decent for a beta 3. I'd say it's pretty decent for a beta 3 that I've got. It's just the worst possible timing for a beta release, or not worst, but just weird. I don't know. They release betas they usually release betas at 12 p.m. Central Time, Sometimes they release it at 3 p.m. Central Time. No, today they were like, let's release it at 1 p.m. Central Time, which would be 11 a.m. California time over there at Spaceship Cupertino. So, yeah. Where can I find the YT shorts? Just go to my channel. Go to my shorts tab, and it should be my third most recent short because I have the Beats Solo Buds one and my Inside Out 2 one, so it should be just skip those ones and then go to the one that's titled "How to Install iOS 18 Beta Early." Let me double check myself there. YouTube Shorts. Yeah, it's that one. How to install iOS 18 Beta Early. Yeah. Poopertino, yes. It's 1 a.m. for me, man. If you need to sleep, it's 1 a.m. here. If you need to sleep, people, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Go ahead, sleep. You guys don't need to be wake up 1 a.m. for this. Yeah. Beta 2 has been smooth. No issues so far. Yeah, that's good. That's good there. Nah, I'm good. Okay, you do you, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's much more to test out. Again, no Mac OS, so don't need to torture ourselves from streaming from the 2009 iMac again. 10:30 p.m. here. My God, you guys are ridiculous. You guys don't need to be awake at 10 p.m. 1 a.m. for this. You guys don't need to be awake this late. Go to sleep, please. Yeah. Imagine Beta 4. Beta 4, I'm thinking is going to be in 3 weeks. 3 weeks in Beta 4. What do you think macOS Beta comes out? Probably like later this week. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Thursday or Friday. I don't know. We'll see. 1:30 p.m. here. Yeah. For me, it's 2:30 p.m. here in good old Midwest Central Time. Central Time. Yeah. Yeah. How's the customized icons not working for you after this update? That's interesting. You're running macOS 14 on your old 2013 MacBook Pro. It runs pretty smooth. Yeah. Open Core Legacy Patcher. It's a really great tool. I have Open Core. Well, I have the Open Core. I was gonna install Open Core Legacy Patcher. If you saw my community post, I was gonna install macOS Sequoia Open Core Legacy Patcher on my 2009 iMac, until I realized that the Open Core bootloader on my iMac is only made for Ventura and older. So I need to completely wipe out the bootloader or the entire hard drive and reinstall it with the newer bootloader so it can work. Yeah, fun times ahead there. Yeah. 2:34. Yeah, 2:30. So, yeah, we're in the same time zone, I guess. Central time zone. Yeah. Anyone having issues with sound due to the recent updates? Don't really have any issues with sound. We can test out. Shout out to Genius Bar Podcast.
I'm very grateful for that. It was very exciting for me to talk about.
Yeah, sound is fine. Okay. Should I install the public beta? Again, have a backup on iOS 17, and then install the public beta if you need to. Yeah, or if you want to. That is. So, yeah. Okay, I think that just about does it. Honestly, part of me wonders, because the rumor is we're going to get a cheaper Apple Vision headset like later next year. And if that happens, I'm very much considering that I'll probably get that. But I wonder, how would the beta installation for that work? How would I do like an installation for that? How would I install a Vision OS beta like that? Do I have to wear it on my head and then like have the $300 developer strap connected to my Mac, and so I can stream it to you guys here, and then the second that it updates, I have to take it off my head and wait for it to finish updating, and then that's gonna be interesting to see. Yeah. Went to Cowabunga, gave cousin 15 plus T-Mobile cellular name because AT&T had got the Siri UI. I don't think carrier has anything to do with the Siri UI there, but yeah, 12:34 p.m. So that would be Pacific time. Siri would be the same time zone as Apple. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be interesting. When screenshotting, if you open it a click, it'll give you new plus thing image description. What? Okay, hang on. Screenshot plus. Oh yeah, image description. What is this? I don't know. Home screen. Okay, done. So if I say done, save to photos. Now if I go to the terrible new Photos app, I assume. What does that do? What does that do? What is the benefit to that? Why do I need to? Oh my god, I hate this Photos app so much. Okay, it gives me the revert option, but where's the description? Where's the description? Where's the photos description? Also, that's weird. It's like ever so slightly. It's pretty hard to see there, but hang on, it's pretty hard to see there. But you see how like there's like a very tiny rounded corner there, even though this device does not have rounded corners. That's weird. My nephew's don't know why my nephew's a pterodactyl. My god. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Searching photos, home screen. Oh, okay. Let me see that. There. So oh my god, it's terrible. Okay. It shows up in recently edited. So if I say home screen. Nah, it does nothing. There. It doesn't show up. That's just footage from video. Okay, for AI, that makes sense there. Probably a bug. I don't know. We'll see what it's supposed to do. I don't know. Maybe it's to train the Apple Intelligence. We'll see. Okay. Oh, people are following me on X from the stream here. Shout out to Nicole. So yeah. Nicole still plays. I assume you followed me over there on X. So yeah, that's good. Yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, so what else? I don't think I said what else a lot here. I don't think there's anything else for us to see. I think we're good here. I think we've just about covered everything that we needed to see. Let me see if other people have found some other changes. Torch Dynamic Island, we've seen that. More vibrant maps app, that looks cool. Developer updates for the app icons, we've already seen that. Don't think there's much else. SF symbol, the Vision Pro SF symbols added to shortcuts. Okay, that's cool. Even though there's not a native shortcuts app for Vision Pro, but whatever. Let's see. At least I don't think there's a native shortcuts app on Vision OS 1, but there's maybe Vision OS 2. I don't know. So I don't think there's. I think that's just about it. I think we've covered everything. Okay, public beta tomorrow. I'm thinking next week for public beta. All right. Public beta usually comes a week after the developer beta is deemed stable enough. The public beta comes out. Public beta 1 should be out next week, if I had to guess. Public beta 1, and we'll see. Vision Pro, a little choppy sometimes. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I tried Vision Pro in the Apple Store. It was the coolest tech experience I've ever experienced in my life. So yeah, that's why I'm really looking forward to the cheaper model that should be coming out like next year. So yeah, and if it does, then maybe I can I don't know, do beta streams from that as well. Yeah. There's more Zoom in the calendar app. What? Okay, so hang on. We got. Oh, okay, hang on. There's a compact. Okay, there you go. There's compact, stacked details. Yeah, so it like shows you a detailed overview. List. That looks kind of like the old calendars app from like iOS, from old iOS. That's interesting. Yeah, developer beta 3 is the exact same as the public beta. So yeah. Would you buy Apple Car? Apple Car is canceled, so I can't buy it. Yeah, I can't buy Apple Car. Yeah, that got canceled earlier this year. In what update do you think we'll get AI? Realistically, since it's a waitlist, it's going to be a waitlist with the Apple Intelligence beta this summer. They could honestly enable it like, I don't know, tomorrow, and yeah. So we're almost at iPhone 16. I remember watching the iPhone 13 green ad yesterday. Would you buy Apple Car if it was a thing? Okay. No. No, I would not. I don't it mainly cuz it's just I don't know how to describe it. It's just expensive. I know it's going to be expensive, but even though I wouldn't buy it, I still want to see what Apple would do with it, because the rumor was that the Apple Car would be entirely steering wheel-less, and it would entirely be controlled by AI, Apple Intelligence, and it would you input your location, and it will just automatically drive you to the place that you're hoping for. So that would be really cool to see there. But unfortunately, we'll never see it because it got canceled this year. So yeah. Tempted to put macOS High Sierra on a newer MacBook Air just for fun. How would you do that? Are you UTM VM? I assume. I don't know. Imagine you still have to get in and put your Apple account. That would be fun. I want new Siri. Do you want new Siri? Yeah, I am looking forward to Apple Intelligence. My iPhone and my current iPad, at least, will not support it. And my current iPhone, at least, we'll see when the SE4 comes out. It should hopefully support Apple Intelligence. But on my MacBook, it will support Apple Intelligence, and that's where I see myself using Apple Intelligence the most there. But I am disappointed that they're not going to bring the new Siri to Apple Watch anytime soon. Even the Series 10 and Ultra 3, they're not getting the new Siri. So yeah, that's going to be a bit unfortunate, because the watch is where I use Siri the most. I'm always like, set a timer for 5 minutes, or set a timer for 10 minutes, because I'm cooking and stuff, and so yeah, that's there you go. Apple Car sounds like a one-person Uber. Yeah. What do you think of the new look for Siri? I think the new look wow. Attempt number 2. I think the new look looks awesome. I think the new look for Siri looks awesome. I like how it wraps around the whole border of the screen. Although, something I wondered recently, how would the new look of Siri look like on the iPhone SE? Because the iPhone SE 4 is rumored to be the iPhone 14 design, but the iPhone 14 has a notch, and the new Siri UI is only optimized for devices with the dynamic island. So will it wrap around the notch? Because that would be a bit interesting. I don't know how. Damn you, Siri! I'm not talking to you. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, Apple Car would be the Tim Cook of automobiles. Yeah. I have vids of iOS that says Apple finally did it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, Apple really cooked with iOS 18 here, so yeah. As for iOS 19 is in development already. Codenamed Luck. Don't know I mean, again, Apple codenames don't really mean much, but yeah, iOS 19 is codenamed Luck, and so we'll see what develops with iOS 19 there. I'm hoping that they, expand on this home screen customization that we're seeing with iOS 18. But yeah, we'll see there. What new features of iOS 19? We have no idea. It's very damn early. Yeah, it's gonna be. I hope that they do it where, how we have the lock screen customization, where, we can swipe between our lock screens. I still have my iOS 17 one there. That's interesting. I hope with iOS 19 we can do that with the home screen, where you could set your icons for with one wallpaper, and then you can change it to another wallpaper and have that wallpaper have on separate icons. I hope they do that. or maybe just app icon packs. That would be cool. But yeah, they really messed up iOS 17. iOS 17 was okay when it first came out. When it was first in beta, I did not like it because iOS 17 I still have a bit of a grudge over. Even now that it's been out for 9 months, 10 months almost, I still have a bit of a grudge over that because it dropped support for the iPhone 10, 8, and 8 Plus, and it is not any more stable than iOS 16, and they barely added any new features. So, yeah, it's doing that. Oh man, YouTube is saying that there's some buffering going on. Okay, well, honestly, we already looked through everything. I think we can end through. I think we can end right now. Yeah. All right. Any last minute things that we want to say, or I don't think there's much. I don't think there's much else to say here. Any last minute things before we end the stream here? Anyone? How to fast charge phone? Use a fast charger like this guy right here, 30-watt USB-C. That's what I'm using with my MacBook right now. So, or I was until now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Got a quick little preview for it's encoding overloaded. Damn it! Can I at least go through this preview and then we can end the stream here, because this next thing that I show you is gonna be pretty exciting for the future. Almost dropped the bag there. All right. Let's just say got a little new toy to play around with coming up soon. But that's a story for another day. Alright, I'm going to leave you guys on that cliffhanger there. Alright, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. All the 5,288 people who tuned in. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Should you update iOS 18 for iPhone 12? If you're on iOS 17, just go ahead and back up and then update. Alright, see you guys later. Bye-bye.